So we have seen one way to generate these forecasts and actually calculate the metrics and the error terms. There's another way to do it as well. It doesn't help you forecast into the future, but it does help you calculate historical forecasting metrics, the accuracy metrics. So let's look at how to do that. So to do that, what we do is we go back to the data analysis toolpack and we run the regression again. So I still have regression going from the last time I had done this. And I'm going to have to change it because I remember I inserted those rows. So C3 now through C51. And my X range is now D3 through G51. All right, up to time period 48. And I have labels, and now I'm going to put this in a new one. I'm going to go ahead and kick out the residuals and the standardized residuals. Put it in new worksheet apply, click OK. And we should get the same stuff up here, the regression statistics, the ANOVA table, analysis of variance table, and then the coefficients and all that should still be the same, should still have the same p-values. What's different now is I have the residual output. That's the observation, so it's the row number, the time period index. The predicted international tourist visitor nights in Australia in millions. So this is what we calculated manually, 32.958. So let's see if that's what we got. We got 32.958. Yay, we did something right. It is the same. It calculates the residual for us and then standardizes the residual. What we can do now, because we have the residuals, what we can do is we can take the absolute value of the error term. We can take absolute value of the error term divided by actual. And we can do the error term squared. Right, just like we were doing before. And so now we can take the ABS, absolute value, of the residual, which is the error term. We can take what we just calculated, divided by the actual. This is the only little tricky part. You have to go back and find the actual for this guy. So it would be in row 4 in column C. And then the error squared, which is just the residual, raised to the power 2. And then we ought to be able to drag this all the way down. And then if we take the average over all of those, we should get the same numbers that we had before. All right, and this one we made percentage with 2 places to the right of the decimal. And this was the square root of the MSE, giving us the RMSE. So this is RMSE, MSE, MAPE, and the MAD. Right. So that those should look exactly like what we had done before manually. Right? Only this time I put the labels below instead of above. All right. So what this doesn't do for us, though, is it does not help us forecast into the future. We'd still have to use this equation here from the coefficients for new data into the future, so time period 49 and beyond. All right, but this might be a little bit faster for you in order to calculate metrics. I think on the Excel assignment, there's at least one question asked about different metrics. All right. So that's another way to get to the accuracy metrics using the multiple linear regression tool. So I'm going to put this over here and call this multiple regression full output, since I kicked out residuals. And we'll try something new next time.